What's up, guys? I'm BTC. Really big patch today. Two big updates. The first is going to be the new Ash mini event. Let's go and take a quick look at some of the new stuff that they've added for it. So the first thing is going to be the legendary skin. This is an origin skin, so there are going to be some similarities to the default, but obviously there's a bunch of stuff that's been changed for it as well. Bob looks pretty cool with this, and Ash has a new jacket and all that sort of stuff. The rest of the gear does look kind of standard to what we would have for the default stuff, but still enough changes to make it a pretty cool skin. There are also a bunch of sprays. You've got the graduation for participating in the challenge. You've got hat trick, pondering with Bob. You've got troublemakers, waffles. Apparently Ash likes waffles or something. Young Jesse, and then the outlaws. And you can get all of this stuff by playing different games. So what they did for this challenge is you have to either just play 9 games, 18 or 27. So you play 27 games total, and you unlock everything. However, whenever you win those, it counts as 2. So you don't have to play all 27. You can play half that, and if you win them all, then you can get the stuff easier. So that's basically what they're doing now, because they kind of moved away from the you have to win matches stuff for whatever reason. Now you just play, like that's it. And it can be a quick play, arcade, or competitive play, and you'll get it from all that stuff. Now, all of this is based off of the new book for the character called Deadlock Rebels, and I'm going to be completely honest here. The other Overwatch books and comics and stuff and the other stories have been really, really bad, like awful. And from what I've seen with this one, yeah, it's not going to be good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I wouldn't waste your time. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways, the other really big update that they did with this is now crossplay is enabled, and you can connect console to PC. Again, very quickly, I already talked about this in other videos. I don't want to go too much into it. Basically, you can play in any kind of match except for competitive. With competitive, PC can only play against PC and console can only play against console. And if you are in a match with console and PC, then the aim assist gets shut off and that sort of stuff. But again, I've already covered this in a bunch of stuff. And they did make a couple of changes, but, you know, this is kind of with the crossplay stuff. So, for example, Darks don't have to increase projectile size on console platforms, so this is kind of a nerf for Ana. And then no longer does less damage on console. So again, a little bit of a buff to Ash on console. And then essentially what they're doing, in case you didn't know, PC and console had different balance for a bunch of this stuff. And what they've done is they've gone in and removed all that. So now you have the sentry turrets, which will now deal more damage on console. You have the turret, which will now deal more damage on console. So all of these things, like all of the changes, they're now going to be the same. So that is pretty significant, because maybe for Ana and Ash, that's not really a super big deal, but for Symmetra and Torbjorn, so these are now going to do more damage. Both of their turrets are going to do more damage on console. So that's definitely something to be aware of if you are playing on console. And also, they wiped out all your avoided players and that sort of stuff. And you can add new people, but you have to add them through the BattleNet system. And I mean, you can still add people on like Xbox and PS4 and stuff, but if you want to add people through all the cross-platform stuff, then you have to do it through the BattleNet system. So there you go. That is the really big changes with that. Crossplay now enabled. You also have the brand new legendary skin for Ash. Oh, another thing. If you sign up for the crossplay beta, which is basically just connecting your account, if you're on PC, you automatically get a golden loot box, so you don't even have to worry about it. If you're on console, once you connect your console account to BattleNet, you'll get a free golden loot box, which will give you a legendary skin guaranteed. So there's a little bit of a benefit. If you're on console, you can connect your account, and even if you're not really interested in the whole crossplay thing, you at least can get a free golden loot box, a free legendary skin. So there you go, guys. We have the brand new mini event, and crossplay is now enabled. I think I'm going to start streaming pretty soon I don't know if it's going to be today or not, but I do want to start streaming a little bit more. We're going to test out some of the hero concepts and the Overwatch 2 beta dev stuff. And now that I have the crossplay, we can start getting a lot more of you guys, right? So now we should be able to get a whole lot more players involved in the live streams, and we'll have viewer games and all that sort of stuff, and it should be fun. So just keep an eye out on the channel for when those streams go live. But usually they will start somewhere around 5 or 6 p.m. Central Time, and I don't really have any specific days right now, but hopefully I'll have a little bit more of a set schedule pretty soon. A big thanks to all the Paragons and other channel members for all your support. If you'd like to become one and grab some cool rewards, click the join button down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like before you leave. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.